I do enjoy the Olympics. I know it's a little hokey, but I do enjoy it. But I heard about LeBron James running carrying the flag in the opening ceremonies. And I thought to myself, who would do something similar if you had to pick a Tennessee player? Caleb, who would that be? And on our message board, give me some thoughts. I think the obvious answer would be the quarterback, but the quarterback's pretty young and probably not a leader yet. So what say you, Caleb?
Now, we talked about this morning about who should lead Tennessee through the T, like who should carry the flag for Tennessee going through the T.
Yes.
There should be a player. And then we know the captains don't really run through the T. They go meet at midfield beforehand.
Well, let's not worry about that. Let's see who's going to run. Okay.
I still think it should be your biggest star. Nico Iamaleava is going to be the biggest star this year. He should carry the flag through the T. And just for this is going to be a bad example, I know. I know it's going to be a bad example, but just like last year, when in Aaron Rodgers' first game as a Jet, he rolled out and led the team carrying the American flag. And, now, yes, that didn't work out too well, but it's still, I think it was a way to let everybody know they're all in with Aaron Rodgers. They're excited about what he can do. And I think it would be great for Nico Iamaleava to do that for Tennessee.
It would be symbolic of passing the torch, wouldn't it?
Nico Iamaleava carrying it? Yes.
Yes. If you said it's your game, because I believe firmly it would be Cooper Mays. I think he's a leader of this offense. I think he's one of the great leaders of the team. And I think it would be Cooper. But what an incredible, and we're making up this designation. Okay, nobody leads through the T carrying a big T flag, but it would be cool if they did. By the way,
Travis has the best. Travis has the best one.
Okay, lay it on me.
Travis says Jackson Lampley.
It's not Jackson Lampley. We're not going to do Jackson.
No, because of the way he puts himself out there.
Yes, it's true. All right, so I got Cooper Mays, Nico Iamaleava, and Keenan Pili. Who else would you have in there? Omari Thomas?
Throw Omari Thomas or James Pierce in there.
Well, it's not going to be James Pierce because
still working. Okay, Omari Thomas in. Yeah, you would throw Omari Thomas in there.
Yeah, the earlier, I can go and tell you it's not going to be him. The earlier poll, how much of Josh Heupel's success is just offense? That's just a big part of it, 95%. All 4%. That's a small part of it. 0%.
A small part, Heupel's offense is just a tiny, tiny part of what he does.
I mean, I would have gone with that one. I don't understand why. Maybe I misinterpreted the question.
His offense is a small part of his success, Dave.
A huge part. Who should lead the Vols through the T in the opener? I got Cooper Mays, Nico Iamaleava, Keenan Pili, Omari Thomas. So those four are the ones that we're going to put out there. That's Tennessee's biggest star. That's the three that they selected to go to SEC Media Days. Right now, Cooper and Nico are battling for that top spot. So go ahead and vote. And if you don't mind, click on that like and subscribe button. Quality Tire Pro, the Eberle family, has been serving Chattanooga's community since 1957. All major brands of tires, full service automotive, brakes, alignments, oil changes, and more. All work is covered by a nationwide warranty. Cherokee Blvd or online at qualitytirepros.com. qualitytirepros.com. Stop by and tell Bo that Dave Hooker said hello. Any other candidates besides those guys? It feels like Tennessee has a bunch of really, really good leaders, but maybe not, other than Cooper Mays, in my opinion, one guy that stands above the rest. Although, and the reason I put Keenan Pili on there is a little bit of insight, Caleb, because I was told that by somebody in the program that Keenan Pili is as well respected as any other player on Tennessee's football team.
So we talked about him yesterday, and we kind of got lit up on Twitter, on YouTube, for talking about him if you look at our comments. But all the hype behind him. What about Boo Carter? True freshman, carrying that flag out.
You can't do that.
Why can't you? But, kind of gives him the vibe that you're all in with him, right? That you're fully supportive of him. Here's a Tennessee guy, committed to Tennessee, a splash commit. Humiliated Colorado because Colorado was like, oh my God, we're Colorado, and Deion Sanders can get anybody.
Well, I would like for you to do this. I would like for you to convince me that Nico should be the guy instead of Cooper Mays. Why?
One, he's the quarterback. Two, I think Nico is. If I think Nico is going to be as big of a star as he is this year, Josh Heupel has to think that. And three, there may be a recruiting factor. Dave, hear me out on this. Keenan Pili is the leader of the defense, and he's a captain. If you have then Nico carrying the flag out, you get Tennessee very relevant in the American Samoa community at that point. And I'm just saying.
That is not crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, I'm with you. Boo needs to produce some first. But what Caleb said, what Caleb said says a lot, because if you're just new to the channel, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. But if you're new to the channel, then you know that we think that Polynesian players are about the best players in the world. We have total respect for them. And if you get a team full of those, you're probably going to win a lot of football games, right, Caleb?
Yeah, you will. You will win a lot of football games. And if you can get, and I'm just saying, you get Nico out there to carry the torch. You have Keenan Pili as a captain of the defense, and Nico's your quarterback. How visible is that going to be to everybody?
Okay, but I got an idea. Okay, so your symbolism would be passing the torch to Nico. What about my symbolism? I'll go Keenan Pili, because it shows that it's not just an offensive program. It's not Lincoln Riley. Tennessee can play defense. What about that argument? Or Omari.
Okay.
And Omari is an in-state player.
Omari would be a good one. I was fine with Omari, but see, I would say, and I know he had his issues, but that's where you still got to think. Again, Boo Carter plays defense. James Pierce with his issues. I'm sorry, going to be a number 1 draft pick maybe next year. I mean, you are sending a message with that. Now, maybe edge rusher doesn't really count because Tennessee is going to get elite edge rushers consistently because of the system. But you want to do both of ours? Tennessee plays defense and do the Polynesian pipeline. I got it, Dave. I got it. He's not Polynesian, but he is of Samoan descent. Jackson Moy, have him carry the flag out. And just think about this.
By the way, Jackson Moy is going to be very good, I was told.
Yes. If Jackson Moy carries the flag, Keenan Pili's a captain. Nico Iamaleava is already visible because he's the quarterback. You check every box at that point.
Okay, I've got a better idea. I've got a new tradition for Tennessee to start the Poly Pop line, as our good friend Travis likes to call it. And it is this. You have Nico Iamaleava run out there with the Tennessee flag, the UT flag, the Power T flag, and next to him, it's your defensive player, Keenan Pili, who carries what? Who's waving around what? The TriStar Tennessee flag. Boom. Boom. That is money. That is a golden idea.
But what about one of them should run with Smokey out too?
Okay, special teams.